Obviously, Bobby Wagner had the greatest tackle in the history of the NFL. There have been others, a belly-to-back suplex from James Harrison. Anthony Schlegel has taken out a kid on storming a field situation with a rock bottom wearing khakis. That is awesome. Last night, Bobby Wagner on the Peyton and Eli Monday Night Manning broadcast was shown bombing a protester on the sideline of a game. Now, Patty Piero is going to bust out here because I do believe we have to kind of make sure we zoom in on some facts, you know, because there's people after I put out a tweet calling Bobby Wagner a hero that are attacking me for the usage of hero. Had a couple military people say, he ain't no hero. And I agree, okay? If we're going to, I'm sorry that in the way I wrote hero there, it was automatically assumed that I thought Bobby Wagner headhunting a fucking maniac was anywhere near as heroic as, like, you know, firefighters that run into fires and save kids, or like cops that get in the way, or like the military that's over there doing their thing. Like, no way did I.
You weren't insinuating that either.
No, by the way, think they're heroes too. Hey, they
different levels.
With that being said, pretty big hero move. If you heard Peyton Manning react in real time, nice hit. Nice hit.
Veteran play.
You heard George Kittle go, that was awesome. That's literally what George Kittle said. That was awesome. Every player that you've heard talk about this situation has gone fucking awesome. Because every player has said for a long time, how come these guys are able to get so fucking close? If they're able to jump onto the field with a smoke device, this dude's got a fucking smoke stick in his left hand. People are like, yeah, that's all he had. How the fuck do you know that a human who's sprinting right at your bench, I mean, he was running directly at this bench this way, and then he turned around and ran north up the sideline. Obviously, you should know that somebody who has a smoke stick and was able to get that onto the field has nothing else. And if they're running onto a football field with millions and millions of people watching along, let's assume they're very passionate about their, you know, message, which we have an appreciation for. Whatever this person is protesting, I'm sure they're very passionate about it. I'm sure it's a worthy cause that they are protesting. With that being said, it's fucking illegal. You're putting a lot of people's lives potentially at risk. You're holding up everybody else's life. Nobody paid to come fucking watch you do this. I understand what you are doing is worthy. But if we continue to just say that these people are awesome and this is what needs to happen, it'll continue to be a trait that people do. We don't need that. We need fucking people to do their thing. We appreciate your passion, but stay the fuck off the field. And if you have a smoke stick, how is anybody supposed to assume that you've got nothing else? And as he's run, buddy. I will say, I very much appreciate the fact that this dude has his head up, you know. He didn't tuck his head at all. Kept that chin up, didn't he, AJ? He wanted to make eye contact with Bobby Wagner.
Well, that kid's never been hit before.
Well, it did appear that way as the kid was running or whatever.
Bobby could have hit him way harder, by the way. Bobby definitely did not give it everything.
I agree. Could have won actual onto cranium. He doesn't. He hits him in the chest, knocks him down, helps out the security, walks off, doesn't do anything after. Hey, doesn't mean any harm, just wants to end the situation in the safest way possible. I think that is a heroic move for the situation. Not a bigger hero than cops, military, firefighters, teachers, anybody that you want to label and put in, first responders, frontline work, like those people, it's a different world. But in this situation, this needs to happen more often. And I think that's exactly what you heard from all the players. And I'll take it one step further. You know, like Dahmer, where they knew, right, this dude did it. This guy's got fucking bodies in the apartment, okay? Heads in the apartment. I think there should have been an opportunity to post him up in downtown Milwaukee or wherever the fuck he was, and just a donation, okay, to the families or whatever, $20 bucks. You punch Dahmer right in the face, just one time, just right in the face, and then you can go back in line if you want to, and then somebody else can come through, boom. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes sometimes, and I think we have to remind people that. There was a lot of people coming after me There's people coming after me for saying that about Bobby. Like, he's going to get sued. That's a lawsuit. He did the wrong. He's 241 pounds. That's just a kid. That is just a kid out here. How about this? Oh, Patty, you sound like the police chief of Hicksville defending a bad cop from unnecessary force.
What?
Bobby was in the wrong. He's a 240-pound man wearing armor. He's going to have to settle because it's a pretty good open and shut case. Stay in your lane. The world needs less heroes. Now, this could be a troll account jumping into the situation, but there was tweets just like this from actual humans in abundance last night to me. I actually had to follow up and say, like, to the people that are saying he's going to get sued, get the fuck, you are what's wrong with America. This guy trespasses, who knows what he has, gets his ass blown up because he's out running security, spends a night in jail, and then he's going to be the one that's going to get paid for it. That's what people want too. Like, even if, let's say, that does happen, which I don't think it's possible because I think you're doing an illegal act. I'm not sure you have the right to sue, but I'm not a fucking lawyer. Never will be. Can't read enough books. We have a book club. Never done it. But with that being said, you shouldn't want that to be the way life is anyways. No. You know, AJ? Like, I have so many problems with it all, and I appreciate the fact that Bobby Wagner came out and said, security looked like they were struggling. I was just trying to help them out, and then I got all my way. You don't know what that guy has. We have no idea what that guy has on him, and that's really real. Chappelle's show, somebody comes up with a knife. Yep. Other people have done stuff. It's like people can sneak shit in, especially if they're willing to get on the fucking field. And I think every player agrees with that, AJ. I apologize for going long there. I was getting attacked last night, and I was like so fucking flustered. Like, how is anybody on that side?
That's how people are, though. Those same people that are saying he's going to be sued or he should be sued. Yeah, I'm sure you can try. I hope it doesn't go through. I hope it doesn't work. But those are the same people where they think it's all right for somebody to sue. Say I'm a criminal. I break into your house. You beat the hell out of me. You put me in the hospital. I get to sue you because you beat the hell out of me, even though I broke into your house to try to hurt you or your family. Like, people do that. They sue in those situations too.
It's wild. It's a wild world that we're in. And I understand that. I guess that's a loophole where people are able to do it, but it doesn't mean you should be rooting for that. Like, that ain't, hey, come on.
And if anyone, whatever happens, like Bobby was absolutely right.
You're damn right.
We don't know what he has on this. This dude could have anything on him.
Well, that's what Bobby said. You don't know what that fan got or what they're doing. You see it all the time, and we don't know what they're carrying in their pockets. It's whatever that little smoke stuff is, but that shit could be dangerous. But if you're able to get a smoke stick in the game, okay, let's assume that you're potentially able to do anything else. And I think plastic has the ability to be created into a lot of things. Not that anybody on the Rams sideline, when they saw this person run up, was like, oh, I'm scared that this person's going to hurt me. That's like an absurd thing to think about. But also, this motherfucker is just running at our sideline. We have no idea who they are. Obviously, like, you're allowed to be like, hey, get the fuck away from. Like, that is something we should be completely okay with. And I guess there's some people that aren't. That's wild to me. I think I was too naive to that. I
gotta know that there's repercussions if you do shit like this. It's just as simple as that. Because if they just let this guy run around, and then they just kind of corral him and take him on the field, we're going to have 4 to 5 of these people doing this every single game. Yeah. And to AJ's point, like, Bobby Wagner could have fucking killed this guy. He could have put the crown of his helmet down and put his fucking lights out, but he didn't. He just fucking...
Look at us football people being good people.
Well, and you saw it, like, at the start of the video, there's the other security guy who, like, blows his knee out or something, trying to run after him. It's like, hey, sometimes, like, we've all talked about the Wayland security people that they had. You know, you got an 85-year-old bag of bones, like... Guess what? If they can't get the job done, one of these guys will. And if you're not ready for those repercussions, don't get on the fucking field.
In the future, people have to know they can't do it too.
Exactly.
Because